Hello there, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about some of the most common little trip-ups in online banking. And more importantly, we'll learn some really simple ways to avoid them. The whole idea here is to help you feel completely safe and confident when you're managing your money online. So let's dive in. If you've ever felt just a little bit worried when you're banking on your computer or your phone, I want you to know that's perfectly normal. It's a very common feeling, and you are definitely not alone. So many of us feel that way when we're trying something new. But here's the good news. Staying safe is so much easier than you might think. We're going to break everything down into simple, easy-to-follow steps. And I promise, by the end of our time together, you'll feel a whole lot more comfortable and in control. So let's get started with our simple guide to feeling secure. Our goal today is not to scare you at all. It's to empower you with a few simple, positive habits that are going to make all the difference in the world. The most important thing to remember right from the start is that you are not alone in this. Learning new technology, well, it takes a little bit of practice. And making a mistake is just a normal part of that process. And as you're about to see, it's always fixable. Okay, now let's talk about a few of those common hurdles people run into with online banking. And I want you to think of them not as big mistakes, but just as small bumps in the road that are actually very easy to smooth out once you know they're there. All right, so the first hurdle is all about sharing your secret code. Sometimes people might accidentally share their password or their PIN number without even realizing it. It happens. The best way to think about your password or your PIN is to picture it as the key to your house, right? You would never hand that key over to a complete stranger. And it's the exact same idea with your bank account. That secret code, well, it's for your eyes only. Now, this next hurdle is one I'm pretty sure we've all seen before. You get a surprise email or a text message, and it looks like it's from your bank, asking you to click on a link. These can be really tricky. Okay, now this is a really crucial point, so I'm going to say it very slowly and clearly. Your bank will never, ever send you an email or a text message asking you to click a link to enter your password or personal information. If you ever get a message like that, just ignore it. The safest thing to do is just delete it. Let's move on to our next point. It can be really tempting to check your bank balance when you're out and about, maybe at a coffee shop or the library, but using their public Wi-Fi for banking can be a little bit risky. Here's a really simple way to think about it. Your Wi-Fi at home, that's like a private, locked door for your information. It's secure. But public Wi-Fi, that's more like an unlocked door in a really busy public place. So when it comes to banking, it's always, always safest to use that locked door at home. Okay, here's a really simple habit that makes a huge difference. Just remembering to log out. When you're all done checking your account on a website or in the app, it's so important to officially sign out. Think of it this way. Logging out is just like locking your front door when you leave your house. It's a quick, simple step that just keeps everything safe and secure inside. And our final hurdle for now is about ignoring bank alerts. When we see a warning message pop up, it can be really tempting to just click it away. But I want you to think of these alerts as your own personal security guards. They are there to protect you, so it's always a good idea to read them carefully. All right, so we've talked about the hurdles. Now for the best part, your personal safety toolkit. Let's go over some very simple things you can do to feel confident and secure every single time. First things first, let's talk about what to do if you ever get that feeling, that little worry that you might have made a mistake. Maybe you clicked a strange link or shared your password. The most important thing to remember is, please, don't panic. This is easy to fix. There are just two simple steps. First, call your bank right away. The safest number to use is always the one right on the back of your bank card. And second, change your password to something new, something that only you know. The folks at the bank can even help you with this. They're there to support you. So now we know exactly what to do if something feels a little off. So let's build some simple, positive habits that are going to keep your banking safe and sound, day in and day out. Let's go over our 4 golden rules one more time. Number 1, keep your password a secret, just like your house key. 2, never ever click on surprise links in emails or texts. 3, use your secure home Wi-Fi for banking, not the public kind. And 4, always log out when you are finished, just like locking your front door. These 4 habits right here, they're your foundation for safe banking. All of these tips, they really boil down to one simple goal, helping you bank with confidence, knowing that you are always the one in control. I want to leave you with one final number, and it's a very powerful number, I think, for your peace of mind. That number is 0.
Any idea what it stands for?
Well, it's the number of times you should ever feel bad or embarrassed about calling your bank for help. Your bank's job is to help you. If you were ever unsure about anything at all, an email, a text, a strange transaction, just call them. They want to hear from you. By remembering these easy habits, you can truly enjoy all the wonderful, convenient things that online banking offers. You can check your balance, you can pay a bill, send money to family, all from the comfort of your own home, knowing you're doing it safely and securely. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I truly hope this little guide was helpful and gives you some peace of mind. Subscribe to Tech Made Easy for Seniors for more simple and safe banking lessons.